All right, all right, all right. And now it's time for the hipster moment of Zenith. Oh, God, yes.
No, what does he have for us this week? Well, so as fans of the show, listeners of the show may or may not know, I do have a mild fascination with a certain radio talk show host by the name of Mike Francesa. Yes, we haven't mentioned that he has come back after a very long retirement of 4 months. Yes. Anyway, so for those on the Twitters, now this really I cannot do this hipster moment of Zenith justice because you need to watch the clips on the Twitters. There is a Twitter called Funhouse. It is a Twitter handle back after this. And he encapsulates like in 1 and 2 minute and less clips, the best clips of Mike Francesa going back, really since he's been back. He had some fantastic ones this past week with Mike in Atlanta for the Super Bowl. The best one, though, and again, I can't do it justice, but the best one was Mike talking about how, because on radio, he's in Radio Row and all the athletes and the football guys are coming on to hawk their cheesy wares like Zit Cream and a new workout, Thigh Master and Butt Master and Hemorrhoid Cream and all that. So Mike went on to say that, and again, it's in the clip, players who want to get paid to hawk products, and that's what they do. We're not very much into that stuff, so that's not what we are going to be about. So, and then the clip went on to weave in about 7 or 8 different guys that came on to talk about male testosterone and Nutrisystem and recovery supplements and sports equipment with all these new technology and collagen injection for your knees and for your butt and whatever. And every time he played a clip of a new guy hawking a new product, he would play Mike going, players want to hawk their products. We don't do that stuff. We're not about that here. It's absolutely fantastic. It's about a little over 2 minutes. Check it out. Funhouse, Twitter handle, back after this. It is absolutely fantastic. Mike also went on to tell us about how his adoring fans try to interview him every 12 seconds.
When did he say the players row with their products? Like this, like right before the Super Bowl, or like this is from like years ago?
No, right before. So I think he said it like Friday before he left for Atlanta. So he said it right before he left for Atlanta. Oh, we don't do that stuff.
Our handle is actually at back after AFTA.
Okay.
Yes.
It's fantastic. It's everyone is gold.
That is what is most likely to put the lip into a turgid state.
Turgid state, yes.
If he needs immediate, he doesn't need any product that's being endorsed by a retired NFL player. No, he just needs back after this.
Well, what does anybody really need to get into a turgid state? So why get male enhancement supplements when you can just watch Funhouse back after this to get into a turgid state?
All right, let's bring us on with a fluid that's ingested. Yeah.
Yes. Well, before that, just one last thing I'll touch on. Well, actually, I wanted to touch on Frank Robinson quickly, who passed away today. A fantastic baseball player, passed away today at the age of 83. Hall of Famer, great player, involved in baseball his whole life. So I just wanted to get that in very quickly. So we send our regards and, we salute Frank Robinson. I just want to touch on the Daily News and how far they have fallen as just as a entity in general. But I think their sports writers section now, I think they have like 3 writers or whatever they have left. And their articles now are basically breaking news. And I mean, literally, it'll say breaking news. Zach Britton, the Yankee relief pitcher, whose name ended with an H. Zach with an H, very hipster, right? Ends with an H, has changed the last letter of his first name from H to K. Breaking news, Zach Britton, H to a K. Breaking news. It actually said breaking news. Zach Britton changes his name from Zach with an H to a K. Wow. And Adam Gase says the Jets will use naughty language during training camp, or it'll be R-rated. That was another big article in the Daily News. Adam Gase says the Jets will use naughty language, terms like poppycock that'll make Mike Pence blush. All right, anyway, so we got all that out of the way. It's now time for the final segment of the week, everybody's favorite, yours and mine. What else could I be referring to other than Hipster Beer of the Week? And take it away, Mr. Hip.
All right, well, we're going to deviate slightly from this is beer you could always find in the shelves, but I did find it in a can in a bar in New York City. So it's not just at the brewery itself. This is Bissell Brothers. Bissell Brothers is, you don't really find it too often, actually, in these parts. Bissell Brothers from Portland, Maine, but they don't really distribute down here much. But like you're seeing the Alchemists' Heady Topper and Funkelbanger a bit, you're now seeing Bissell Brothers a bit. So that their flagship beer is called Substance, and it's described as a brightly dank ale that threads many needles. And that's it. And that's your hipster beer of the week.
Oh, so you found it in a can in a bar in the city. How about that, folks? He found a beer in a can.
And it was only,
instead of suspended from the ceiling, the beer was in a can.
How much it cost?
For the I'll say $12.
I believe that is correct. And that's
my God, look at that.
That's not a bad price for a 16-ounce can of a craft beer of such kind. Yes. Slurpy goodness.
Slurpy goodness.
Thank you all for listening once again. And we'll do our best to try to keep this lull in the sports world interesting next time. Yes. As always, thank you for listening. Oh, God, yes.
All right. Yes.